A lot of people are quietly worried about AI. Is this going to replace me? Do I need to learn this? Or can I ignore it and just get on with my life? And honestly, that's a first question, because right now there's a lot of noise. Some people say AI will steal our jobs. Others say if you don't learn it immediately, you'll be left behind. And most of that creates fear, not clarity. Today I want to talk about AI calmly, not to sell it to you, not to scare you, just to help you understand what actually matters and what doesn't. Let's start with something important. You can ignore AI. If you don't touch it, if you don't learn it, if you don't think about it, your life will still work. You'll still eat, you'll still travel, you'll still talk to people, you'll still live. AI will mostly sit in the background, powering things quietly. Recommendations, systems, tools, services. In that sense, it's already like electricity or the internet. You don't need to understand how it works to benefit from it. So no, you are not forced to care. But here's the other side. While you can ignore AI, you probably shouldn't completely dismiss it. Not because it's magical, not because it's dangerous, but because it's amplifying existing systems. AI doesn't suddenly change who you are. It speeds up what you already do. If your work involves writing, analyzing, organizing, planning, teaching, learning, or creating, then AI becomes a multiplier, not a replacement. That's the part that gets misunderstood. Let me make this personal for a moment. I use AI, but not everywhere. I don't let it think for me. I don't let it replace judgment, and I don't treat it like authority. I use it as a drafting assistant, a thinking partner, a way to speed up boring parts, and I ignore it when it gets in the way of clarity. That balance matters because AI is very good at producing things, but it's not good at deciding what matters. That part is still human. So, what should you actually be thinking about? Here's the key question. Does AI replace skills or expose weak ones? In most cases, it exposes weak skills. If someone can't think clearly, can't explain ideas, can't make decisions, can't communicate well, AI doesn't fix that. It often makes it more obvious. But if someone understands their field, can judge quality, can ask good questions, can communicate clearly, AI becomes useful, not threatening. This is especially important in learning. Take language learning, for example. AI can give you examples, help you practice, correct basic mistakes. But it can't replace real communication, build confidence for you, decide what you need next. If you don't know how to learn properly. AI just gives you more material, not progress. That's why skills still matter more than tools. Now, let's talk about jobs, because this is where fear lives. Will some jobs change? Yes. Will some roles disappear? Yes. Just like they always have. But history shows something important. Technology doesn't remove work, it reshapes it. The people most at risk aren't those who avoid AI. They're the ones who rely on repetition only. Add no judgment, add no human value, and don't adapt at all. That's always been true, with or without AI. So what's the sensible position? It's not AI will save us. It's not AI will destroy everything. The sensible position is this. You don't need to chase AI, but you shouldn't refuse to understand it. You don't need to master it, but you should know what it can and can't do. And most importantly, you should invest in foundational skills. Thinking clearly, communicating well, learning effectively, and making good decisions. Those don't go out of date. Here's the part people often miss. The biggest danger with AI isn't that it replaces humans. It's that people stop thinking because something else is producing words for them. If you use AI without awareness, you risk becoming passive. If you don't use it intentionally, you stay in control. That difference matters. So, let me answer the original question plainly. Can you ignore AI and live your life? Yes. Should you panic about it? Absolutely not. Is it worth understanding how it fits into your work, learning, or future? Yes. Calmly, selectively, on your terms. AI is a tool, not a judge, not a leader, not a replacement for being human. If this helped bring clarity instead of fear, you might want to save it or share it with someone who's quietly worried but doesn't want the hype. Okay, friends, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Don't fear AI. Just get to know it a little and use it wisely.